Laura A. Grace here, the author of Dear Author, Letters from a Bookish Fangirl, Team Lines of Poetry collection, and Finding God Anime Devotional for Otakus, which is free on a variety of platforms. I'll leave a link down below in case if you'd like to check it out. Happy Wednesday, my friends! I am so excited for another Top 5 Wednesday video. The birthday celebration continues. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video last Friday of me just hanging out with the Manga Sloth, and if you by chance missed it, please check it out. We had so much fun. He is just a great person, and I really enjoy his videos. Please go subscribe to his channel, and again, just go check out that video and just have a great time with us. Though hopefully today we're going to have another great time because we are talking about red covers. Yes, but in case if you're not familiar with Top 5 Wednesday, Top 5 Wednesday was formed by Lainey back in 2013. The group is now since on Goodreads, and I'll also leave a link down below if you'd like to check it out. Basically, each week our host puts together a series of prompts, and then on that Wednesday we answer that said prompt with books, but in this case I do manga, and like I said, this week's prompt is red covers. We're just featuring books from whenever, like you could have recently read them in the past, but they just have to have a red theme cover. And the funny thing was, I thought that I actually had more red covers, but no, apparently I do not. At least not as many as I thought I did, because when I went to look, I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure this is red. I'm like, no, that's orange. That's not red. So I think I did pretty good with this week. I'm pretty excited for these choices, and we'll just go ahead and dive into the one that gave me the most trouble. So for number 1, I am doing volume 10 of Anonymous Noise. Do not mind the ugly barcode that makes my favorite character not look nearly as cool. I will put the nice shiny one here so you can see it without the barcode. But I have been in the process of reading Anonymous Noise. I'm not on volume 10 just yet, but this series has been so enjoyable, and I love our main guy, well, not our main guy, but I love our guy on the cover here, Haruyoshi. He is just so amazing, and I just really enjoy his character a lot. He's very fun, and he's pretty flamboyant, and he's just a great supporting character, and I just love his role in this story and how he has grown as a personal character and how he encourages other people. He's just so amazing, and again, he's one of my favorite characters for sure in this series. And the funny thing that I said that this gave me trouble is because it looks red here. I'm pretty sure it's red here, but I was struggling in the sense that I thought this was like a pink kind of color. So I actually went to a color picker website and like pulled the cover online and put it in there, and it told me it was a red hot, like, I was about to say flavor, but a red hot color. So I was like, okay, it's red. Just had to double check because I did volume 4 in the video with the Manga Sloth, and I was like, well, I love Haruyoshi, but I don't want to do the same cover twice. So I was really excited that he's on another red cover, and there is one other one in the series that has a red spine, but it has a white cover, and he's on it, and I was like, yes! So anyway, that's just a fun, I guess, tidbit for today with Anonymous Noise. For number 2, I decided to go with volume 7 of My Love Story, a series that I still haven't read, and actually a little bit upset because if volume 12 was in stock, I could have done volume 12 because volume 12 would also definitely count for this prompt because the cover is very predominantly red, I believe, and it has some yellow, but I do feel like it's mainly red. But I went with volume 7 because it does have that red background, and I love this like gold foil, well, it's not a foil, but it's more of like a shimmer, it looks like. Really just a cool cover, and love just the gold accent in general. But yeah, I have not read this, so I can't really say much about this except that I'm still waiting on volume 12 to finally come in stock so I can finally read it, because I believe that is one of the few volumes that my library doesn't have of this series, and I'm just like, well, we're just gonna keep on, as people keep saying, just be patient. Do not go out there and pay $100 for a volume that will eventually come back in stock. Patience is the key. So trying to learn that, and this series is helping me remember how important patience is. For number 3, you guys know I have to do that, and that's Haikyuu! Oh my goodness, yes, Nekoma, like, we have to feature them because they're amazing, and I love this guy right here, the Libero. He is absolutely amazing, and just this was such a great volume. It was full of intensity, and I think this is the only time, I don't know if it's this one or if it's in the next one, sorry. Happened to see good old Bokuto right there and just burst out laughing when I saw that. But this has, yeah, the team that I do not, well, I didn't like them at first, and I think since they did a really good job because you don't like how they play, but then you get to know that individual player later on in different ways. And I'm like, well, I like him then, but as a player on the volleyball team, no. No, I do not. It's probably like my least favorite team in Haikyuu. I mean, I don't know a lot of people that love them, but they're a good team. It's just, I'll just keep it at that. I'll just keep it at that. So I'm really excited to feature Haikyuu because Haikyuu is always amazing and everybody needs a little of Haikyuu in their life every single day. I know, I especially do. So I don't keep gushing about how amazing Haikyuu is. Let's go on to number 4, and I am going to do the amazing Kaiju number 8. This was one of my favorite books last year. Just so incredibly good. I highly recommend it. Very excited for the second volume to release. My husband has been reading this on the Shonen Jump app, and it's just an amazing and incredible story. I highly, highly recommend it. Volume 1's been out for a little bit. I don't know how hard it is to find. Hopefully it's not too hard to find because it is just such a must-read. Kafka, he's just amazing. He's just an amazing character. I love Ichikawa, and that's like his best friend supporting character. They're just, all the characters are really, really great. This is such a fantastic Shonen Jump title, and I am just so pumped for more volumes. Like, in fact, I think the other day I was just looking to see when do we get the next one, and seeing that I had a few of the, I think it goes up to volume 3 that you can pre-order, and I'm just like, yes, if we could just get those as monthly releases, that would be absolutely incredible. I would be so on board for that. But I guess, again, patience is key. I do have other stuff to read, but I just absolutely love Kaiju number 8, and it's just such a great series, story, all the way around. Highly recommend it. For number 5, I feel like I'm bending this one a little bit, no pun intended, in the sense that I'm going to do Magic Knight Ray Earth, and technically, this part of the cover is the original cover, but I was like, the spine and just the hardback is red, so I was like, let's do Magic Knight Ray Earth, because yes, I need to read this one, and I'm just like, I read already half of the series, or at least half of the first omnibus, and I'm like, Laura, come on, go finish it. But I feel like there's just so many great series that are coming out right now, and I get so distracted by other shiny manga, and yes, this was just an excuse to remind me, hey Laura, you do have this. You did buy the special hardback because you were so excited when you were reading the library edition. Anybody else get frustrated with themselves sometimes because they go all out, they get that manga that they've been hyped for, so excited, they get it, and then it just sits on the shelf what is going on here? What is going on here? So this was such a really good series of what I have read so far. I love the art. I love the characters. It's just overall an amazing story. And I also highly recommend this one. And I did do an unboxing of when I first got it. I held out on opening the first box so I could open the first and second box together to do an unboxing, and had a lot of fun during that video. And just looking at the art is just so amazing. This was the series this is a Clamp title, and this is the series that put Clamp on my radar and made me very curious about their work, because I know they're I feel iconic in the manga world, but I had not read anything by them, and I don't feel like Magic Knight Ray Earth is their most popular series, but it should be, because it's a really great series in the sense of if you like Magic Girl with isekai, this is a really perfect combo. The 3 girls are really amazing. I love their powers. I love how their powers get stronger. It's just so good. So again, this is my reminder to myself, I need to read this series. I really, really do. And last but not least, I'm definitely doing an honorable mention, and that is Fairy Tail Battle Royale, a series I also need to finish because I really enjoyed the first volume. I did read the second volume. Volume 2 wrecked me, and I feel a little bit scared to start volume 3 because I'm like, what is this manga gonna do? They already broke my heart in the second volume. I don't know, how much further I could go. So I've been I feel nervous to continue the series just because I was so heartbroken at the end of volume 2. But man, the storytelling is so good. This is probably the most creepiest manga series I own. This one did keep me on edge a little bit, but I really love our main girl a lot. She's so, so sweet. Kuninaka is just such a relatable character, and I just love her love for reading and Alice in Wonderland, and you meet Noah, who is just absolutely amazing as well, and the art's very cool. The creativity is just so amazing. I really love how creative this series is, and it definitely keeps me on my toes. I don't know what's necessarily going to happen next, and it's like when I think I know what's going to happen next, it's like, no, you don't. Like, I'm saying that for me, or I'll have like one little part of the puzzle right, but like the puzzle is so big and there's so many different things, and just I really did enjoy it, and like I said, I need to finish it because it's just Kuninaka is such a very sweet character, and I really want to see her like get a happy ending, so to speak. And I feel like volume 5 is supposed to release later this year because the 3rd cover is purple and the 4th cover is green. I think that's right. Yeah, because the 2nd cover is blue, has Noah on it. I don't know who the person is on the 4th cover. I don't even know what the cover looks like for the 5th one, talking about that. So, yes, I wanted to feature Fairy Tail Battle Royale because this is a special series. I did do a review of it on Beneath the Tangles if you'd like to check it out. But also Maeve at Maeve Ever Reading recommended this series to me, and her recommendations are always so on point. I really enjoy them, and so I need to get over my heartbreak from volume 2 and go see what happens next, because I am genuinely curious to know what happens, because I feel like that was such a bombshell, and I'm like, this will have a happy ending, right? Like, everybody's gonna be okay at some point. So, and also I have questions that need answers. So yeah, definitely wanted to feature this amazing red cover. It's so good. Definitely recommend this one as well, especially if you like borderline spooky, creepy elements with like fairy tale elements. Like, you just want a mashup of all the things. This series, or this manga, definitely has that. And I think those are my 5 and honorable mention red covers that I'm going to share about. I try not to ramble too much today, especially with Haikyuu, even though I'm like, man, haven't talked about Haikyuu in a while, haven't watched any Haikyuu, need to get my Haikyuu, juice Haikyuu levels back up to normal, because I feel like they're a little bit low. But I hope that you enjoyed this video, friends. What are some red covers that you know of that you really like, that are really great? I would love to hear about them so that I can go look them up. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!